All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mr. Ben. Thank you for being here. We have waited for 10 minutes as usual, and we're about to start today's space. Okay, I've seen open minutes. Hello, Engineer Vita. Welcome to today's space. Glad to have you with us. All right. Okay. Thank you for staying tuned for today's space. As always, today is another community AMA space with Pine. And each and every single one of us are either part of the community or want to know more about the community. And yes, super glad to have you here today with us. I won't be doing this by myself. I have here with me uh, Engineer Vital. I have here with me Mr. Ben, Mr. Ben and Engineer Vital. So I would let the floor to both of them to just say something and we'll go ahead for today's space. So yeah, over to you, Engineer Vital. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kadazwe. As you mentioned, I'm Engineer Vito, Pi Network influencer, and Pi core builder. Thank you so much. I love to be with you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. Okay, I think Engineer Vita just spoke and Mr. Ben is not yet off. So when he's off, definitely we'll speak with him. Okay. So like I said, today's space is going to be one of a kind. We normally have these ones in 2 weeks, so it's always a great opportunity to speak, despite the various market challenges and the serious influence that is happening in the market. We have so many things to talk about, and we'll just start to talk about the basic ones and start with what is currently happening in the market. So I'll give us an overview of what's happening in the market, and then we pick it up from there. So I would love to stay within the aspect of Pi Network and not the general market. Already, we know the general market is going down, so that is it. But so is Pi Network as well. And but before I get to that, let me just remind us that there is a new KYC solution, Bansac, uh, which is which helps with Pi KYC. So if you are not a pioneer, but you want to have a Pi coin in your Pi wallet, you can actually go through that KYC verification method. And they just also got a KYB approval, so making it possible for legal traders to trade with Pi in over 100 countries. Although uh, few countries like the United States is still not available right now, but that is a very good innovation within Pi network space. So already we are aware that the price of Pi has been going down and that has had a ripple effect on the community. So this month we have had an increase in 2% mining rates, which that is unusual. Instead of being a decrease, it's an increase. And the data are speaking for it. So currently the market price has gone down and the price isn't what is able to attract people in, to invest in Empire, but rather to invest in the value of the ecosystem. So there there is so much uh, to do. There is so much work to be done, but so little is done, and that is affecting the price of Pi, and that is also dwindling with investment and people just chipping into it on a daily basis. So there are a lot of challenges we are facing right now. A lot of people having unstable decisions and just not being able to decide or decipher what to do next. But nevertheless, the community seemed more stronger than ever in like one of the most resolute time on earth. And these are periods that you have to be super strong and have core commitment and stuff to back you up. So for Pine currently is community driven. Is a token that has strong holdings, and honestly, I just been a post right now from my brother Crypto Nature. So you can see that Pine has had a stable market for the last week, and yeah, we didn't get involved in the market speculative side. So we maintain a stable price and all of that, and that really helped us throughout last week. So that on its own is something very unique that we hope for and we hope to maintain in the next few weeks to come. So yeah, that is what has happened. And also about Piin Network, before I forget, that the markets dwindling due to so many factors. Some would say lack of communication, some would say a lack of transparency and all of that, and not having, you know, just the mindset to do things at the right time. But nevertheless, uh, we are still hopeful and optimistic about so many things. So we hope for the best to come out of Pi Network in the nearest future as well. So thank you so much, and I think those are like the recent happening within Pi Network right now. And from the standpoint of acceptability when it comes to ecosystem development, we haven't had much of that in the past week, but we hope that if we have a smart contract ready, then that definitely will solve some of the problems. Because this has a ripple effect on the price of pine. This has a ripple effect on the price of so many commodities and even DAO systems in the Pi ecosystem. So not having a stable value or not having an increasing value is yeah, it's really not going well for the community. So yeah, that is just basically what has happened in the last few weeks or last 2 weeks that we haven't spoken about for quite some time now. So that's a brief summary of what has happened in Pi Network and in Pine as well, most in general, Pi Network. So and yeah, I'll be stopping here and opening up the floor to Engineer Vita right now. So Engineer Vita is here with us. So he will just give us just his brief overview of what the market has been in the last 2 weeks that we haven't spoken, and after that we'll go ahead into the segments. Thank you, sir. Okay, hello, engineer. I think we can't hear. Can't hear him. So let's go in for today's space. Uh, like I said, I'll be your anchor for today. All right. So like we all know, I would start by giving a brief overview of what Spine is, in case there are people here that have never heard of Pine or are yet to come in contact with a cryptocurrency called Pine. So Pine is one of the biggest projects in Pine Network currently. It has stood the test of time. It was created in 2023, and so far it has survived a lot of market turbulence. It has had a very high IPU when it was launched, By the way, it was launched in the Bitcoin, with the BRC20 protocol, and has stood the test of time in the Pi ecosystem. So it's mainly focused on community development and promoting community campaigns. And as of last year, we have had several campaigns with online and offline campaigns from the community. So it has been one of our biggest driving points to support the community. And also to add to that, it is fully decentralized. It runs on a DAO system that is controlled um, by the community. So we have over 20,000 holders on the Bitcoin chain and over 15,000 holders on the Solana chain. And as a fully community driven project that is focused on sustainability, it wasn't easy at first, but we finally made it, and we will bring back most of our users and people that maybe haven't heard of Pine for now. So we need so many people to come on board and so many to promote it. So what we focus on is community education, promoting offline events, promoting campaigns on maybe uh, fighting for rights. Like back when we started, one of the key things we promoted was for the PICO team to release KYC for the Chinese community, and that has been one of our number one driving points when it comes to supporting the community. So we have had several events in several parts of the world. We have had in Africa, in Asia, and we hope to expand to other parts of the world as soon as possible. Uh, so we started a program, a campaign with several sets of people joining Pi Network members and introducing Pine to members of Pi Network officially. And that has been a very good innovation on our end. And so far, we have seen decent progress. I mentioned the number of users we have had so far and the inflow of uh, new accounts when we moved to the Solana blockchain. And that has been super, super amazing. So that is a brief introduction of Pine. So in case you don't know of it and you want to know more like of it, then visit our official channel on X here, or you go to Telegram. So let me just share a tweet from our official platform so that you can follow that. Okay, so I've shared the official link to our platform, so you can actually follow that anytime, or even right now. So okay. So that's good. So one of the key things we focus on, like I said, is community development. We have hosted about 4 to 5 events so far in Africa, one in uh, Cameroon, and the rest in Nigeria. We hope to move to other parts, and we are open for partnership with various projects out there. So if you are part of a project and you want to partner with us, we are always open to work with anybody at any point in time. Okay, so let me check again. Hello, Engineer Vital. Are you back? I think we lost you. I wasn't hearing from you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, okay. All right, so Engineer Vital is back. Definitely, we can go hard and go back on track. Okay, so Engineer Vital, it's time to listen to you. I hope you are ready for this space right now. We are about to go into another segment of the space whereby we talk about our experiences and share a lot that has happened and just share our personal experiences and stories on how I experienced it so much.
Yes. Thank you so much, my brother God as well. And I'm Engineer Vito, Pi Open Mainnet 2025. So, I would like to share my story and testimony about this field of cryptocurrency in general, and Pi network, and also Pi in. So, in this rapid evolving digital age, the world of cryptocurrency is like uncharted ocean, full of opportunity and risks. This is a true story of member of Pine community, recounting how he navigated those trouble water, experiencing rules and setback before finding his own path. In June 2019, I left direct sale industry and I was introduced to a world of cryptocurrency by so-called expert. This new event feels like uh, I unexpected and discovered continent fills me with uh, excitement as worth seemed with leech. However, reality can be cruel. In just 6 months, I lose more than 60, 40, 46,000 US dollar. Back then, my mind was filled with the fantasies of getting rich overnight. I lived in joy and rising price without truly understand the nature of Bitcoin and all important of blockchain technology. I brought Bitcoin and participated in so-called interest earning scheme and stake Bitcoin on platform in exchange for those token. Branded by a high interest rate and the freeze of bull market, I dreamed those token would support Bitcoin. Looking back, I was like a person dancing on edge of cliff with a crossed eyes, always at the risk of falling into abyss. By the end of 2019, the unexpected COVID-19 pandemic completely disrupted my life and pushed me to my lowest point. During this difficult period, I began to deeply reflect on my decision making ability and judgment criteria. Despite the painful losses, I still I still believe that blockchain technology has had much potential. This time, however, I decided to truly understand it later than blind for others. Hungry for knowledge, I found a tech company and began to learn about IPSF and Bitcoin. This learning experience became my turning point. Uh, Through in-depth studying, I gained the comprehensive understanding of blockchain technology. This progress was not just a technical, it was a transformation in my way of thinking. By later 2020 to the half of 2021, the cryptocurrency experienced the white bull run. So thank you so much for my previous running and preparation. I seized this opportunity and made a million. At the time, I felt as I had become worth overnight. However, uh, I later realized that those gain was more than a result of market favorable condition during that special period rather than my investment skills. During this bull run, I witnessed a main drop story. Some people invested million in mining machine only to lose everything. Other invested a few $100 in so-called meme coin and expectedly made a 10 of million. Those extreme example made me realize that in this market, a simple chasing trades is far from enough. Without continued learning and depth and grow, one will inevitable become a target for another to profit from. Although I achieved some success in this bull market, looking back, I still missing many opportunity. This was mainly became my understanding of blockchain cryptocurrency field investment was still several looking. It was not until I joined a book club organized by crypto veteran that I truly realized the gap in my knowledge. During the subsequent 2-year bear market, I began systematically studying and filling in those gap. However, the accumulation of knowledge does not immediately translate into wealth glow. I watched the presley as a nascent in my wallet significantly shrunk. This painful experience only strengthened my determination and to learn more. In 2023, after firing in other investment, I still firmly believe that the cryptocurrency market offer the best opportunity for ordinary person to chase to change their fortune. Through a friend's introduction, I come closer Piin project. At the time, the concept of inscription was trending, and as you know, the Piin, it is abbreviation of uh, Pi Network, Pi inscription. Upon learning that Piin was a project driven by Pi Network community, I was intrigued as a Pi miner myself. With many friends doing the same, I recognized the immense potential flow and influence of innovative project based on existing community. After thorough research, I not only invested in multiple Piin token, but also actively participated in various Piin community activities. I became one of main promoters of offline salon event, witnessing firsthand the growth and progress of Piin project. Within the community, I became one of most widely traveled voluntary actively participating in outreach effort. This experience has been invaluable to me, although those may not be immediately economic return in short time. I believe in this. I believe this is the most previous experience in my journey of running and growth in crypto field. Through community involvement, my understanding has significantly improved and been put to the test. Today, my main assets are in Piin. I deeply believe in potential of Piin project and even more in power of community. In the cryptocurrency world, consensus is a core value, and project that can treat phenomena influence are real. Each of us participates with protagonists of existing story. Through various social platforms, we spread culture, spirit, and the brief of Pine community to everyone seeking opportunity. I firmly believe that in this new market cycle, we will ultimately succeed because Pine. This journey has taught me that in the world of cryptocurrency, passion alone is far from enough. True success requires continued learning, deep thinking, and unwavering belief. Most importantly, it requires finding a project and community that you can identify with and full committed to. For me, Pi in is exactly that. So, in this digital world, full of knowledge and opportunity, each of us are writing our own story, and my story with buying is just beginning. So, let me just end by here my experience and testimony. I would like to thank you for kind attention. Maybe God as we, you can now take the mic. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Engineer Vital. Okay, so right away we'll be going off to the next story, and it's about crypto investors are bullish on Coin. So, hello everybody. So today I want to share a story that embodies the spirit of our Coin community, and it's a tale of friendship, opportunity, success, failure, but ultimately it talks more about hope. So this began in 2021 in a small, cozy barber shop that is tucked away in a very bustling city corner. And that is where I met him, a hardworking barber who would become not just my hairstylist, but my friend. So with each visit I had to his barbering shop for him to trim my hair, we would chat about life. His eyes would light up as he talked about his dreams, but I could see the weariness behind his eye. I could see that at some point this man always wanted more. So you see, this barber was struggling. He was working long hours. Sometimes he skipped meals to save money. His parent had passed away, leaving him alone to face the world and its challenges for real. And so, seeing this and seeing his determination, I walked up to him and I felt compelled to help him somehow. So, that is when I introduced him to cryptocurrency at first. He was a bit skeptical, but I shared my own experiences. I saw he became interested, and I could just see it in his eyes. So I decided to take the leap of faith with his life savings, and that was like $12,000 in Chinese yen. That's like 80,000 Chinese yen. So he invested all of it in a coin called Astra on my advice. So the next few months were seriously wild, honestly. So as we kept on going with all of the ups and downs, moments of doubt and moments of excitement, he trusted me both as a gift and and I took that trust as a heavy responsibility upon myself. So I felt the weight of his dreams on my shoulder. Like it came uh, in a day that everything changed. So there was a time the market went as high as, and the Baba investment that he made in 2021 of 80,000 yen, that was like $12,000, went as high as 2 million yen. So the transformation was immediate. Uh, he was no more weary. The man was full of energy. He was full of hope. He bought a Toyota Camry, his dream car. He moved into a better apartment, started eating at restaurants he could only dream of. Like his entire lifestyle changed. He stood taller, although he wasn't taller, smiled more often, spoke more confidently. And fast forward to 2024, which was last year. Uh, I remember how I mentioned turning. If you can remember, I just said he turned 80,000 yen to over 2 million yen. Well, life always have a way of teaching people lessons, honestly. And his didn't come the easy way. So our initial success might have gone into his head, and we started chasing bigger dreams, taking bigger risks. Some investment paid off, others not so much. But here is the main deal of what happened. So unfortunately, his investment went down, and yeah, so he decided to start life afresh. So uh, he had a Toyota Camry, and he sold it out. Before we knew it, his lifestyle had flattened and inflated as fast as the blue bull market. Like, so I tried to advise him on the importance of savings earlier on, in planning for the future, all of that. But as his friend, yeah, he never really took most of that. So all of this happened to him. By the time in 2024, the impressive 2 million yen he had dwindled and almost to nothing, I mean it. So he had lost up to his initial investment. So as the old weariness crept back into him, and when the market was going through a lot of financial storm, a new opportunity came out, and that was when I met Pine, and I spoke to him about it. Saw a bit of hope that I saw initially when I met him at first, and since then he has been part of Pine. Together, we have decided to invest in Pine and become our own beacon of hope when it comes to changing and making a mark in our own life and being our own redemption. So, as we embark on this new journey with Spine, we carry with us the lessons from the past, the importance of patience, the need for financial literacy, and the value of community support. So, now he understands the truth about wealth, that wealth isn't just about the money in your account, but about the wisdom you gain and the community you build. So, in the Pine community, I believe there is always a second chance at redemption, and we believe in lifting each other and in learning from our mistakes and in the power of hope. So, I hope that in the nearest future, uh, after all of the market cycle is over, he will get a chance of redemption against his past mistakes. So that has been that part of my story, and that has been the experience so far when being part of Pine. So that is that for the story, and I think Mr. Ben is here with us. So I'll do him a favor and hand over the mic to him. So hello, Mr. Ben. Welcome on space. Thank you.
Hello, James May everybody, James May everybody. So been a wonderful time with it. So sorry I've been struggling with network, but I'm here now. So thank you very much. So I want to talk something about understanding the essence of meme coins and the evolution of Bitcoin ecosystem. I want to talk about understanding the meme coin, and the Bitcoin ecosystem. Permission to go ahead, sir. Yeah, can you hear me?
Loud and
Yes.
clear.
Okay. So let me talk about the understanding the essence of the meme coins and the evolution of Bitcoin ecosystem. When you truly understand the essence of a project, you won't be overly concerned with short-term price fluctuations, just as we are having now, because you can foresee its trajectory over the next year, 2 years, or even 3 years. In the long run, those who achieve substantial returns are the ones who grasp the fundamentals of a project and the circles of the crypto market. They know when to act decisively, hold steadfastly, and sell at the right time when prices align with their goals. Many compare Pine to Shiba Inu on the Bitcoin chain. This comparison arises because of Shiba's extraordinary history and its iconic status within the meme coin sector of the crypto market. Unlike Dogecoin, which has a longer history, Shiba Shiba represents a newer wave of the retail-driven meme coins. There are two essence of meme coins, and this boils down to the two key factors. We talk about the emotional consensus, talk about the retail empowerment. Talk about the emotional consensus. Emotional consensus, this occurs, when people collectively resonate with a coin, building a shared emotional connection. Most meme coins lack ecosystem properties or utility. For example, Dogecoin is a native token when its own with its own blockchain. Shiba Inu is a fungible token issued on Ethereum without a dedicated blockchain. Meme coins are just often tokens with a little to no on-chain development or their apps. Their value is driven by hype, social media, and movement. For example, Doge rose to prominence thanks to Elon Musk endorsements. Shiba ignited excitement through the zero burning movement, where every removed decimal or zero in the price represented a tenfold increase. So you see that these campaigns, endorsements, or movements share one fundamental trait. They rally crypto enthusiasts around a collective goal. Since many people are unsure of what they want or what they should do, the presence of KOLs, key opinion leaders, or influential figures becomes essential. These leaders provide directions, giving participants a sense of purpose. These collective actions create movements like Shiba's Zero Bonding campaign, which initially didn't exist but gained traction through community contributions. Much like space exploration, people joined out of curiosity just to see what happens. For example, when people saw others buying Dogecoin or participating in Shiba's movement, they felt compelled to join, even the small amount like $10. This phenomenon explains the rise of 10U warriors. Now, talking about retail empowerment, retail empowerment refers to the shift in control. When centralized entities such as project teams, venture capitalist firms, and governments to individuals, investors, retail participants. Unlike institutional players, retail participants are typically smaller crypto holders with funds ranging from a few hundred to a few thousand hundred. Before blockchain companies raised funds through equity sales or crowdfunding, which required promises or delivering products or services to users who paid in advance. While crowdfunding was advantageous for businesses, it posed risks for participants such as fraud or project failure. Blockchain technology, particularly Ethereum's smart contracts, introduced ICO, which is known as initial coin offering, crowdfunding, which lowered entry barriers for retail investors. However, these ICO projects were still mostly controlled by centralized teams. Meme coins, especially on Solana, have seen newest or renewed interest in ICO like models. Influencers issues meme coins via tweets, attaching wallet addresses for users to send funds in exchange for tokens. Well, meme coins differ from V2 backed tokens in that they are largely driven by retail participants with no institutional involvement. However, meme coins or meme tokens, issuers still decide how many tokens to allocate to themselves, retaining some level of project control. Ordinals. So redefining retail empowerment, you know, so the emergence of this ordinance protocol marks a new phase of retail empowerment. Unlike traditionally token insurance method, ordinals eliminated the need for a centralized project team. Instead, anyone can deploy inscriptions and participants start on an equal footing. In the ICU's era, institutions dominated token distributions. In the meme coin era, influencers and project teams maintained control. However, ordinals introduced a decentralized model where retail participants gained control over token distribution or and deployment. This is a revolutionary shift, empowering communities to drive projects without centralized oversight. So you see that what we are looking at here is just good. Our project does not look out for people to pay money into some wallets before getting tokens allocated into their wallet. You have blockchains where you have decentralized blockchains where you can make your payments and swap the tokens to your desired amount. So bringing us to what we call the people's choice, the incentive of what we are looking out for, and the community project, and we keep advising everybody to get stick to this, no matter the market fluctuations we are facing right now on the whole crypto market. It's gonna be over soon, and we will still right back to our faith. Yes. So that is for now. Thank you. I'll leave my mic for now.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Benjamin. Mr. Ben, sorry. So we have someone else here, in person of Alicia Davida. Okay, so you're up here in the speaker level. Do you have something to contribute before we move ahead into this space? Okay, so I believe that individual either can hear me or is not available. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Ben, for today's uh, you know talk on investing and talk on basically meme coins and all of that. So that has been a very insightful discussion. So for those people that are here, we have a limited time, and we'll just make our final rounds. Yeah, before I do that, let me just give us a brief talk on uh, Pine again. So in case those of us that were not here when I started talking about Pine, and yeah, so let me just go through the history of Pine once again, so that each and every single one of us can be aware of it. So Pine was created on the 9th of November, sorry, 2023, initially by pioneers in China. But before Pine creation, the concept of inscription technology, which is what we get the last two letters of Pine from, the concept of inscription technology was uh, just all about a fair assurance of mechanism and significant wealth appreciation potentials, and it has attracted many retail investors. So in November of 2023, during the second wave of Bitcoin inscription boom, many retail investors and funds were withdrawn to the Bitcoin inscription field, and some Chinese pioneers began using BRC20 technology to create inscription projects, and that came about the birth of Pine. So Pine Network is quite well known in the entire crypto market, particularly because of users based in China, which includes many retirees and who are who have ample time and investment capacity. The influence of the Chinese antis, that is what we call it, uh, grandparents and aunties in China, their influence in investing in Pine has posed a significant appreciation for it in the past few years. So their large-scale gold purchases once drove up gold prices. So that alone is a big positive feedback for those of us that are in Pi Network. So therefore, when retail investors in cryptocurrency heard about Pi users and how they are so committed and all of that, trying to redirect the paths for cryptocurrency, that created FOMO and that led to rapid completion of a large-scale token minting before Pi. So creating a remarkable achievement in Pi. We had so many people talking about it, and these include hundreds of Chinese social media chat groups, as well as as well as so many active platforms here on X when we came out. So we did over 100,000 meetings in the first 24 hours, and like I said, the Pine community was initially created by members of the Pine Network Chinese community, but we hope and we drive towards openness and global inclusion, whereby we are open to adding so many countries. So far, we have gone to Cameroon, we have gone to Nigeria, and we have had so many educative sessions with the community. So it's part of our goal, it's part of what we stand for as a community. So we run on a DAO system, we don't have a governing body. We run on a DAO system called Decentralized Autonomous Organization, whereby companies get to function properly without a central governing body. So we have a structure set up. We have people in the shooting team, people in the business admin team, people in the content promotion team, and all of that. So we have so many of us that are part of this. So we hope that in the nearest future we'll build one of the biggest meme coins. We believe this is worth $1 billion project. So I really do appreciate you listening to that, my brief history on Pine so far. By the way, I forgot to add that we had moved to Solana blockchain as well from BRC20 to Solana blockchain. We had over 20,000 holders in BRC20 and over 15,000 holders in the Solana blockchain, which are good innovation for both community for the community. So thank you so much for listening, and we'll make our final rounds right now with the speakers. So they'll just give us their brief overview of what they think of the market, and I think that will lead us to the closing remark of today's space. So yeah, so we start with you, Engineer Vital, and then over to Mr. Ben. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much. Currently, I see the market is in bear it is bear market right now. Maybe I don't know what has happened, but I think it is a season for bearish. So this is a good time for buyers. Anyone who want to to hold a coin, a different coin, especially Pi Network, because in the near future, the D app is going to be launched. So once it launched, personally, I am expecting a huge thing. Maybe Pi can bore to the 5 to 10 US dollar USDT. So my advice to everyone, it is just to take the few in your wallet and hold some Pi network coin or another coin you want, but also it is not a full financial advice. maybe you can do your own research on or what project on or what coin you want to invest in. So I can say this to everyone because we all need to invest or to gain from our investment. We don't need to lose what we invested. So what to do is to do your prediction, your research before investing in token or project. So thank you so much. Ben, you can take the mic and say something about this market. Thank you.
All right. I think looking at the markets right now, one can't really say what is happening, but from my own perspective, I think that it's a time to just keep on like looking out for the best. For me, I don't buy. For me, I don't buy. I don't. The only token I can tell you I'm holding now is Pi and Pine. That's the two tokens I'm telling you I'm holding now. And other tokens, I don't mind selling them out in lots. For now, let's understand what the US is got, what the US government are doing. Let's get to know what is happening, and we keep looking at. We get many people looking out for air jobs and test nets. It isn't their fault. We all said that when Donald Trump comes on board, crypto is going to be amazing. But we have this man here fighting over many things, fighting to get many things right. So I believe this time is a fight for both the crypto markets and the normal world. We have things that has to be fixed everywhere. So what we'll keep doing is we keep pushing what we believe in, and possibly we believe. Okay, look at Pi Network. Look at Pi Network. It has been on currently now at 0.59, but was on 0.6 something before. So you see that there has been something like as if it has found a landmark at 0.6. It is very, very funny, but people keep believing that, and we keep believing that this token is going to touch a certain amount before so time. That is what people believe in. And despite of the GCV price and everything, people believed in buy and look at the listing price and everything and what is happening currently now. You see, people still believe in the project. So it's not right, it's not the wrong time, and people are still buying in. So I believe I buy in what I know. I buy in what I see. I can't see a project pumping now, a coin pumping now, and I go and buy into it. No, that is not the right time to do this thing. We need to sit down and understand everything that is happening. So, so for now, I believe that's just all I have to say. Holding tokens that I know, yes, this is what I know. This is what I can understand. In case anybody asks me, what is this you are holding? I can be able to narrate and able to, respond to it positively because, I mean, the market is going wild, doing wild. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Ben. Yeah, like you said, the market is going well. Uh, there are a lot of speculation about what will happen in the near future and in few times to come, and we hope to have a lot of positive outcome from the market. But currently, we are not having any of that. But these are moments that we need inbuilt positivity from members of the community to drive campaigns to stand by and root for ecosystem applications and just wait for positive outcome at the end of the day. So we hope to get more of that from the market cycle After this bearish market is over, we hope to get into the bullish market, and that's the time it gets better and better. So thanks so much, everybody. We have spoken so dearly about the market cycle. We have spoken about spine. And if you have questions, these are the times that you ask your questions. So if you have any question that you want to share with us, if you want to reach out to us, please do that by going to uh, the X platform here. It's share here. It's Pine Token. Search for us on X at Pine Token, or you go to Telegram. You would also find us there as well. So if you have any question, please do well to drop it in the comment section, and then I'll go through them. All right, so let me go to the comment section right now. If I find one, we'll address that right away. Okay, just comments here, the comments. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. We hope for the best this bull market, and yeah, that it will only get better at the end of the day. So, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for today's frenzy and for today's community AMA session. Thank you for your time to be here with all of us. We meet once in 2 weeks, so we hope to see you in the next 2 weeks. So thank you so much, Mr. Ben. Thank you so much, Pi Open Minutes, and yeah, we'll be rounding up for today's space here. So thank you, everybody, for creating our time to be with us today. Au revoir. Yes, sir.